Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with Cath. I am Cath. I am so happy you are here with me today. If you are listening while walking, cooking, resting, or maybe before sleep, I am really glad you chose to spend this time practicing English with us. And of course, Lester is here with me.
Hi, everyone.
Cath, today's topic feels very close to my heart. Yes, I think many listeners will feel the same. Today, we are talking about how to speak English when you feel nervous or shy. Lester, can I ask you something honestly?
Of course.
Do you still feel nervous when you speak English?
Yes, sometimes very nervous, even now.
Really? Even now?
Yes, when I speak with native speakers, my heart beats fast. My mind goes blank. I know the words, but they disappear.
That is very normal. Listeners, if this happens to you, please know this. You are not alone. Many English learners feel shy. Many feel afraid of making mistakes. Some feel embarrassed. Today, we will talk about real-life situations. We will practice together, and we will build your confidence step by step. Lester, when do you feel the most nervous?
When I need to introduce myself, especially in a group.
Introductions. That is a very common fear. Let's imagine this situation. You join a new class, or maybe a new job. The teacher or manager says, "Please introduce yourself." Lester, what happens inside you?
My hands feel cold. I start thinking, what if my grammar is wrong? What if my pronunciation is bad? What if they laugh? So many what-if thoughts.
Yes. Listeners, notice this phrase, what if? When we feel nervous, our brain creates many what-if questions. What if I make a mistake? What if they don't understand me? What if I sound stupid? These thoughts increase fear. Lester, can you try a simple introduction now? Just 2 or 3 sentences.
Okay, I will try. Hi, my name is Lester. I'm from Cambodia. I'm learning English because I want to feel more confident when I travel and talk to new people.
That was clear and simple. How do you feel after saying it?
Better than I expected.
That is important. Many times, the fear before speaking is stronger than the fear during speaking. Let's teach a useful word here, anticipation. Anticipation means the feeling before something happens. Sometimes anticipation is more stressful than the real situation.
Yes, before speaking, I feel more afraid, but after I start, it's not so bad.
Exactly. Listeners, here is your first speaking practice. Pause this audio after I finish, then say this introduction out loud. Hi, my name is... I am from... I am learning English because... Keep it simple. Do not try to sound perfect. Simple English is powerful English. Lester, can I ask you something deeper?
Yes.
When you feel shy, what are you afraid people will think?
I'm afraid they will think I'm not smart.
Thank you for being honest. Many learners connect language with intelligence, but listen carefully. Language level is not intelligence level. You can be very smart in your language, but in English, you are still growing. That is normal. Let's imagine another situation. You are in a cafe. You want to order coffee in English. The staff speaks English. Lester, what would you say?
Maybe I want one coffee.
That is okay. It is understandable, but maybe you feel nervous.
Yes, I worry about small details. Should I say a coffee or one coffee?
Very common worry. Listeners, when you are nervous, your brain focuses too much on small grammar details. But communication is not about perfection, it is about connection. In this situation, you can say, I would like a coffee, please, or even, one coffee, please. Both are fine in daily conversation. Let's learn a useful phrase. I would like. Lester, repeat after me. I would like a coffee, please.
I would like a coffee, please.
Very good. Now, listeners, repeat too. Say it clearly. I would like a coffee, please. Good. Now let's make it a little more real. Lester, imagine the staff asks you a question. Hot or iced?
Oh, that makes me nervous.
Why?
Because I'm not ready for extra questions.
Yes, that is another reason we feel shy. We are not afraid of speaking, we are afraid of unexpected questions. Unexpected means not planned. Listeners, let's practice this mini conversation. I will be the staff, Lester will order. Hi, what can I get for you?
I would like a coffee, please.
Sure, hot or iced?
Iced, please.
Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
That was smooth.
Yes, when we practice before, it feels easier.
Exactly. Practice reduces fear. Let's learn another useful phrase. That's all. It means you do not want anything more. Now, listeners, repeat this short dialogue after us. Speak out loud. I would like a coffee, please. Iced, please. That's all. Thank you. Very good. Now, Lester, do you notice something?
What?
When you speak slowly, your voice sounds more confident.
Yes, when I rush, I make more mistakes.
That is another key point. When you feel nervous, slow down. Take a small breath before speaking. Silence is okay. You do not need to answer immediately. Let's talk about another real-life situation. You meet a new colleague at work. They say, "Nice to meet you." What do you say, Lester?
Nice to meet you too.
Good. Then they ask, "How long have you been learning English?"
Oh, that question feels harder.
Why?
Because I need to think about grammar.
Yes, that sentence uses present perfect, but do not panic. You can answer simply, "I have been learning for 2 years," or even simpler, "about 2 years." Short answers are okay in conversation. Listeners, remember this. You do not need to speak in long sentences to sound good. Clarity is more important than length. Lester, can you answer the question in a relaxed way?
Sure, about 2 years. I still feel nervous sometimes.
That sounds honest and natural. Honesty creates connection. When you say, "I still feel nervous sometimes," people may smile and say, "Me too." You are not alone. Let's learn the word vulnerable. Vulnerable means showing your true feelings even if they are not perfect. When you say, "I feel nervous," you are being vulnerable. And that is not weakness, it is strength. Lester, do you think being honest helps reduce pressure?
Yes, because I stopped pretending.
Exactly. Many learners try to sound like native speakers. They try to hide mistakes. That creates more stress. Instead, you can say, "Sorry, my English is still improving." That sentence is powerful. Repeat after me. "Sorry, my English is still improving."
Sorry, my English is still improving.
Good. Now I want to ask you something important, Lester. If you never speak because you are afraid, what will happen?
I will never improve.
Yes, courage does not mean no fear. Courage means speaking even with fear. Today, we are building small courage. Not big, dramatic courage, just small, daily courage. Ordering coffee, introducing yourself, answering one simple question, step by step. How are you feeling right now, Lester?
More calm.
Why?
Because we break everything into small pieces, it feels possible.
That is the key. Listeners, when something feels too big, break it into small steps. Do not think, "I need to speak perfect English." Think, "I will say one clear sentence." One sentence is enough. Let's do one more short practice before we continue. Imagine someone asks you, "Why are you learning English?" Lester, answer naturally.
I'm learning English because I want better job opportunities and I want to travel.
Very good. Now let's make it more emotional. Add feeling. I am learning English because I want to feel more confident when I speak to people from other countries. That is beautiful. Listeners, your reason is important. When you remember your reason, your fear becomes smaller because your goal is bigger than your fear. Take a moment now. Ask yourself quietly, why am I learning English? Is it for work, for study, for travel, for confidence, for connection? Your reason matters, and every time you speak, even with a shaking voice, you are moving closer to that reason. Lester, do you feel proud when you try, even if you make mistakes?
Yes, a little proud.
That little pride is important. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is quiet. It says, I am improving. And you are. Let's keep building that together.
Sometimes I think my problem is not vocabulary. It is my mindset.
That is very honest, Lester. Tell me more.
When I enter a room and I know I must speak English, I already decide in my head, I will fail.
That sentence is very powerful. I will fail. Listeners, notice how strong that is. Before you even speak, you already give yourself a negative result. Lester, what if you change that sentence?
To what?
Instead of I will fail, you say I will try.
That feels softer.
Yes, and more realistic. We cannot promise perfection, but we can promise effort. Let's practice changing negative thoughts into supportive thoughts. I will say a negative sentence. Lester, change it.
Okay.
I am bad at English.
I am still improving my English.
Very good. People will laugh at me.
Some people might not understand me, but many people will be kind.
Excellent. I always make mistakes.
Mistakes help me learn.
Beautiful. Listeners, now it is your turn. Repeat after me and feel the difference. I am still improving. Mistakes help me learn. I can try again. Very good. Lester, can I ask you about another situation?
Yes.
Phone calls in English.
Oh no, that is scary.
Why is it more scary than face-to-face conversation?
Because I cannot see the other person's face. I cannot see their expression.
Yes, we lose body language. Body language helps us understand meaning. On the phone, we only hear the voice. Let's practice a simple phone situation. You need to call a hotel to ask about a room. I will be the hotel staff. Ring, ring. Hello, Sunrise Hotel. How can I help you?
Hello, I would like to ask about room availability.
Very nice, clear and polite. For what dates?
From March 10th to March 12th.
One moment, please. Yes, we have a standard room available.
How much is it per night?
It is $50 per night.
Okay, thank you for the information. I will think about it.
You're welcome.
That was smooth. But inside, I still feel nervous.
That is okay. Confidence does not mean no nerves. It means you continue speaking even when your voice feels a little shaky. Let's learn a useful word, hesitate. Hesitate means to pause because you are unsure or nervous. For example, I hesitated before answering the question. Lester, can you make a sentence with hesitate?
I hesitate when I speak to native speakers.
Good. Now let's reduce hesitation. One technique is using filler phrases. These are small phrases that give you time to think. For example, let me think. That's a good question. Well, give me a second. These phrases are natural in conversation. They are not mistakes. They are tools. Lester, imagine I ask you, what are your strengths?
Oh, that is difficult.
Use a filler phrase.
Okay, that's a good question. Let me think for a second. I think one of my strengths is that I do not give up easily.
That sounds confident.
Yes, the filler phrase gave me time.
Exactly. Listeners, repeat after me. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. Well, these small phrases help your brain breathe. Now let's talk about group conversations. This is another common fear.
Yes, when many people speak fast, I feel lost.
Lost means confused or not understanding what is happening.
Yes, I feel lost.
When that happens, what do you usually do?
I become quiet. I just listen.
Listening is good, but sometimes you also want to join, right?
Yes, but I do not know when to speak.
That is normal. In group conversations, you can enter with simple phrases. For example, can I add something? I agree with you. That's interesting. I have a similar experience. These are safe entry sentences. Let's practice. Imagine your friends are talking about travel. Someone says, I love visiting the beach. Lester, join the conversation.
I agree with you. I also enjoy the beach because it helps me relax.
Very nice, simple and natural. Now someone says, traveling alone is better than traveling with friends.
Can I add something? I think traveling with friends can be more fun because you share memories.
Excellent. Notice how Lester did not use complicated words. He used clear ideas. Clear ideas create real conversation. Lester, what is your biggest fear in group conversation?
That people will ignore me.
That is painful.
Yes.
But let me tell you something important. Sometimes people don't ignore you because your English is bad. Sometimes they are just busy thinking about their own ideas. Don't always assume the worst. Assume means believe something without full proof. When we assume negative things, we hurt our confidence. Instead of thinking, they ignored me because my English is bad, you can think, maybe they didn't hear me clearly, or maybe they were excited and didn't notice. This change in thinking protects your confidence. Let's move to another real-life situation, job interviews in English.
That is very stressful.
Yes, because it feels important. When something feels important, pressure increases. Pressure means strong stress. Lester, if the interviewer asks, tell me about yourself, what would you say?
I would say I am a responsible person. I have experience in customer service. I enjoy learning new skills and working with a team.
Very good. That is clear. Listeners, notice the structure. I am, I have, I enjoy. Simple structure, easy to remember. Let's practice together. Say, I am a motivated person. I have experience in. I enjoy learning and growing. Very good. Lester, how do you calm yourself before speaking in an important situation?
Sometimes I take a deep breath.
Breathing is powerful. Let's do a small exercise together. Listeners, if possible, sit comfortably. Take a slow breath in and slowly breathe out. Again, slow breath in, slow breath out. When you control your breath, you control your body. When your body feels calm, your voice becomes steadier. Lester, say this sentence slowly. I can speak calmly and clearly.
I can speak calmly and clearly.
How did that feel?
More stable.
Yes, words affect your emotions. If you repeat positive sentences, your brain starts to believe them. This is called self-encouragement. Encouragement means giving support and confidence. You can encourage yourself. Before speaking, say quietly, I do not need to be perfect, I just need to communicate. Repeat after me. I do not need to be perfect, I just need to communicate. Very good. Now let's create a longer role play. You are at an international event. You meet someone from another country. I will start. Hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Anna. Nice to meet you too. I'm Lester.
Where are you from?
I'm from Cambodia. How about you?
I'm from Germany. Is this your first time at this event?
Yes, it is. I was a little nervous at first, but now I feel more comfortable.
That is honest and natural. What do you do?
I work in marketing. I'm trying to improve my English so I can connect with more international clients.
That sounds confident.
Thank you. I'm still learning, but I'm doing my best.
Beautiful ending sentence. Listeners, this is how confidence grows, not in silence, but in small conversations, small risks, small brave moments. Lester, do you feel a change from the beginning of this episode until now?
Yes, I still feel nervous sometimes, but I feel more prepared.
Prepared is a strong word. Prepared means ready for something. Preparation reduces fear. Practice creates preparation. And you, dear listener, are practicing right now. That means you are already moving forward. Keep that feeling with you as we continue building your natural confidence in English.
Lester, I want to ask you something very honest again. If you imagine yourself 6 months from now speaking English more often, what do you see?
I see myself speaking with less fear. Maybe still making mistakes, but not stopping.
That is a beautiful image.
Not stopping. Sometimes progress is not about becoming perfect. It is about not quitting.
Yes, before, when I felt embarrassed, I wanted to stop speaking.
Embarrassed is a strong emotion. It means you feel uncomfortable or ashamed because of something you did or said.
Lester, can you remember a time you felt embarrassed speaking English?
Yes. One time I said a word wrong. Everyone laughed. I knew they were not laughing to hurt me, but I still felt small.
Thank you for sharing that. Listeners, maybe you have had a similar experience. When something like that happens, your brain records it. It creates a memory. Speaking English is dangerous. But here's something important. One moment does not define your ability. One mistake does not define your future. Lester, after that experience, did you completely stop speaking English?
No, I felt bad for a few days, but I continued learning.
And that's strength. Let us learn another useful word, resilient. Resilient means able to recover after difficulty. If you feel embarrassed but continue speaking, you are resilient. Repeat after me. I am resilient.
I am resilient.
Listeners, say it too. I am resilient.
Very good. Now I want to talk about something deeper. Sometimes the real fear is not grammar. It is judgment.
Yes, I worry people will judge me.
Judge means to form an opinion about someone. We all fear negative judgment. It's human. But let me ask you something, Lester. When you hear someone speak broken English, what do you think?
I usually feel respect because I know it is not easy.
Exactly. Most kind people feel respect, not judgment. They think, wow, this person is trying. So maybe the story in your head is not the full truth. Maybe many people are supporting you silently.
That thought changes everything. Now let's practice a longer, real-life conversation. Imagine you are at a networking event. You want to start a conversation. You walk up to someone. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, it's free.
Thank you. My name is Lester. What's your name?
I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Daniel. Is this your first time at this event?
Yes, it is. I just moved here last month.
Oh, really? Welcome. How are you finding the city so far?
It's exciting, but I still get lost sometimes.
I understand. When I first came here, I also felt a little overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling like something is too much to handle. Listeners, notice how this conversation flows. The sentences are not complicated. They are short, clear, friendly. Lester, how do you feel speaking like this?
It feels natural when we practice slowly.
Yes, practice creates familiarity. Familiar means something feels known and comfortable. When English becomes familiar, fear becomes smaller. Now let's talk about pronunciation fear. Many learners say, my pronunciation is bad. Lester, do you worry about pronunciation?
Yes, I worry that my accent sounds strange.
Accent is not a problem. Accent shows your history, your culture, your journey. Clear pronunciation is important, but a foreign accent is not wrong. The goal is clarity, not perfection. If people understand you, communication is successful. Let us do a small clarity practice. Say this sentence slowly and clearly. I am working on my English every day.
I am working on my English every day.
Good. Now a little slower. I am working on my English every day.
Very good. Listeners, when you slow down, each word becomes clearer. Speed is not confidence. Clarity is confidence. Now I want to guide you through a powerful exercise. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine you are in a real situation, maybe at work, maybe traveling, maybe in a classroom. Someone asks you a question in English. You feel nervous, your heart beats faster. But this time, you do something different. You take a slow breath. You smile gently. You say, "That's a good question. Let me think for a second." You give yourself time. Then you answer in simple English. Not perfect, but clear. The other person nods. They understand you. You finish speaking, and inside you feel a small victory. That small victory is how confidence grows, not in big dramatic moments, but in quiet personal wins. Lester, what is one small goal you can set for this week?
I can try to start one short conversation in English, maybe just 3 minutes.
That is perfect, small and realistic. Listeners, set one small goal too. Maybe order food in English. Maybe send one voice message in English. Maybe introduce yourself to someone new. Don't wait to feel completely ready. Readiness comes from action. Action creates confidence. Confidence creates more action. It's a cycle. Before we finish, I want you to repeat some powerful sentences with us. Say them slowly. Feel them. I do not need to be perfect.
I do not need to be perfect.
I can speak step by step.
I can speak step by step.
Mistakes help me grow.
Mistakes help me grow.
My voice deserves to be heard.
My voice deserves to be heard.
Very good. Lester, how do you feel now compared to the beginning?
I feel stronger. Not because my English changed today, but because my mindset changed.
That's the most important change. Language learning is not only about vocabulary and grammar, it's also about courage. It's about allowing yourself to be a beginner. It's about speaking even when your voice shakes. And every time you try, you are becoming braver. To everyone listening right now, I want to say this clearly. You are not behind. You are not stupid. You are learning, and learning takes time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And most importantly, keep speaking, even if it's one sentence a day. One sentence a day can change your life over time. Thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you for practicing with us. We're so proud of you for showing up today. Keep moving forward. Keep using your voice. This is Cath.
And Lester.
And we'll see you in the next episode of Speak English with Cath. Take care and keep speaking with courage.